Alright, we are absolutely out of the playoffs picture. Motherfucker.
Seeds to sprout for some tea, blended up tea.
Maybe next season.
We'll show you guys that again for those who haven't seen it. And then we're also get a couple bags of mulch and barley like we did last year. Nice.
Hold on, who the fuck is that?
The feeding.
Oh, that's Fields.
Donkey butter?
Who the fuck is that?
Some more exotic genetics looking real good.
Looking good there. Eerily similar look kind of plant.
Yeah.
Grease.
Got the donkey butter's grease monkey crossed to 3 Kings.
No, this is one of our problem plants right here. Look at this funky weird wilt we got starting on here.
We've seen it last year and now we're seeing it again. We're gonna rip these ones out because last year was a failure. It didn't do anything.
How strange these calyxes are inside here that are just completely brown.
Yeah, it dies in a weird way. All yellow and brown.
Super soft leaves even after getting a big watering yesterday. Yeah, some people would look at this and almost think it was overwatering, but that's
Man,
not what
I like to do the run game, bro.
Something different. It's very disappointing to see the second year of trying it. She's not built for this
Same
hill.
results, not built for this hill. That's exactly it.
The thing is, too, it's not even a hill because it did it at our house and it also did it at another property. So it's just, and we're gonna have to put a couple posts up on the Instagram and get to these merge because what is it? You know, the tobacco virus. People have always talked shit about us smoking our plants. Did it finally happen?
Something weird about it, so I think it's time. We're just gonna pluck them. Yep. We're gonna fill them with something that's gonna grow better.
This is a super good example of you're at home and wanting to make sure you get some medicine, grow multiple strains. If you had all of this right now, we'd be in some big trouble out here. Luckily, we only got 3 of them.
Yep.
So we'll be okay.
Yep. And we got 3 plants that have been dying to get planted, so it's not hurting us too bad. We got gas, so.
Tropic truffle will now be going in.
All right, y'all. So, sometimes when you get these early tops going, then they split, you know, they're doubled up this low. Once these get so big and you're pulling them out, they tend to want to split pretty easy. So, sometimes you can just add a little extra support here. You can stir it up here. And just make sure that
Bless you.
stay together a little bit. If we were going to do an extreme mainline technique, we would have to do it when it was really young and stay on it on a daily almost. On this style, because this one got topped young, and I forget why. Probably it was because there was a little aphid thing that happened or some shit. Because we had a teeny bit of aphid problems with some of the seed starts this year. We had to top a couple of them because this top was kind of messed up. Yeah. But since this grew so fast, get a nice, just a little something extra, because the wind sometimes can knock it all the way apart. And like you said, the training. It's all about trying to keep these plants as happy as possible. We don't want them to split, especially right there. That could be a devastating split. Mm-hmm. You could end up losing half of a plant sometimes. You want to do a nice tie down on this one too? Yeah, we can do a little splitting up. So now that we tied that bottom, now we can actually pull these a little more than you'd usually be able to, because they're holding together. So put a little green tape on here, and just little by little, it doesn't have to be a huge difference of like pulling it way out to here or something. Every little bit counts. Every little bit of light that you help get in there helps all these other branches grow more, And this helps you get that perfect, nice big bush. Yep. The amount of pressure being put on the plant, it really helps it push against the pressure and pull off of it. It's a big part of what the cages do, is applying a lot of pressure. Plants really like pressure. They like to be put under pressure. Let's see how far we want to take this girl. A little bit of difference over here as we go to the other side and tie. We have that middle kind of opening out. Now even some of these branches are far enough to start reaching parts of the cage. They're still beginning to grow out. Keep pulling them. Let's go to this other side. I mean, I don't know what we want to do here. Just put a little green tape and help it stay right there. It's a nice little area. That's what's cool about plant training, is you can really form the plant to however you want it to be. You know, a lot of times, sometimes I mean, plants don't want to get pulled around too much, that are really thick. But some of these ones that have a little bit more spacing to them, a little more stretchy.
Alright, let's see if we can get a dub.
Change how it's growing and direct it to where you want it to go. And they always seem to fill out the middle. No matter how far out we go, branches find the way to the middle. Yep. Some of these smaller branches down here, once you start to tie them and they get light, they end up being the actual top of the plant.
Hope we don't get no malfunctions this time.
Tying around the side of the cage, nice and easy. Don't have to be getting too fancy.
Take a blast, coach.
As long as it holds. Guess we got this branch over on this side, we might as well.
About 3 inches of the white stuff has fallen.
Oh, hell no. We hit.
Tonight in Chicago as we welcome you to football.
Definitely got to keep it on the ground.
This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerge from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we as the Bears get set to match up.
Real short passes.
And the Dallas Cowboys.
It's not easy doing this style farming. Sure, a lot of hard work.
Oh my goodness, what the fuck going on with my people?
Look at the plants, look how much happier.
Yeah, we hit.
They feel the vibe so much. This is all hand farmed over here. There's not a lot of machinery. We're on solar. Real natural. You guys enjoy these flowers when you get to smoke them this year. It's gonna be real clean.
Everybody tired. What the fuck going on? Yeah, we hit, man.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. This defense for the Bears, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always
Save a little bit for the fourth.
There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Halftime.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
He hit to something.
Here's Prescott. Able to hit his target Lamb. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up the first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Be available. This is how it goes. It's been a long road.
The give is to Elliott. He's going to take this ahead for right around 3 second down. On second down, Elliott once more.
Good shit. Good shit.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action or stick something to it between the second and the third level.
On third down, it's Prescott. Open man Lamb.
Okay then, baby. All right, I like that.
CeeDee Lamb, so prolific at Oklahoma, catching passes like this from Kyler Murray, and he's doing it at the NFL level too.
And that should serve as a big warning to this defense. They know now that they have to stick close to these receivers because they have the ability to break games wide open after the catch. And that one wound up in the end zone.
Point after, but it's up and good. And
All right.
7-0.
CD about to hit his goal.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Let's play some defense, fellas.
Now returning it, Antonio Callaway.
Ooh. Come on now.
Field position. They'll start at the 32.
Camera ain't gonna have me fucked up.
Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave it with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on, and they'll take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy this caliber who runs like this early because it'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. On the handoff, it's Akers.
Damn.
Nowhere to go that time.
Over pursuit.
He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Should have been a loss.
I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
They'll try and run for this.
Ah, good shit.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Good shit.
Talk about here, partner, but to me, the defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
The drop down drops to the side. Stands for his nice day.
Nice day, a little bit cloudy. Goodness, it gets a little hot down in here as we found out yesterday.
It got hot yesterday.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first
The
down.
award ceremony's coming up. We talked to the homies and they're
On play action, Fields. He's gonna
Oh, come on, man. Wasn't even touching that motherfucker, man. Damn.
And the Cowboys are going to get
What?
the football here at their own 23.
Ooh.
So they
Okay then. That's what's up. Okay then.
She has to get a new baby. She would complain she wanted me to be more interested in the family. So I spoke with her.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23.
She would agree.
A handoff left, Elliott.
Ooh, that's not good, fellas.
15-yard line. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down.
7-yard loss.
That's a superior play by the backer because he was
God
allowed to,
damn.
I think, run free on it and make that play.
All right, we going inside on that ass.
Things down for him because offensive guys, the linemen, what they're trying to do is,
Oh, good D. Damn.
Just inside the
Okay.
The books is a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll fire deep downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing
Sorry,
a 3 and
fellas.
out,
Let's play some more deep.
back to their offense.
Returnable here for Callaway.
Good hit.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Bears take over.
Damn. Missed opportunity, fellas. We out there, though.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach?
Oh, damn. Good shit. All right.
A huge play there for Chicago.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Play action. It's Fields.
What is you doing, bro? What the fuck? Good shit.
Charles, Thursday night game.
Good shit.
Teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking?
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. His second rushing touchdown of the year and 3rd overall. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. And maybe the defense caught a little by surprise there that he took off and got in?
Yeah, I would think so because if you're analyzing it from that side of the ball, you're thinking running back, fullback. Takes you a while before you get to the quarterback.
Santos able to tack on the extra point.
All right. We got a ball game.
This opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Oh, shit, I said I got to run it to the inside, didn't I? I sure did. I sure did. So let's run it inside on the ass. They ain't doing shit. Yeah, spread them legs. Spread them legs. Right up that ass.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaking up down there on the field. 7-7, our score after 1.
And we might have to do a little barbecue.
Am I good for 4? Yeah, we good for 4. Oh, we fucked it up. Good shit. Good defense. All right.
Right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
It's all right, fellas. It's all right.
Here now, Johnny Townsend, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air.
Good shit.
A field position changer there. 49 yards on the punt. Couple that with a loss on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
How the fuck we getting incorrect signals?
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays.
Oh, what the fuck, fellas? Come on now. God damn. Alright. Man on some bullshit.
47 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all.
Give my ball back.
You run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And he's able to take
You gonna get this rock back. Fuck that.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Kind of hurts. We're going to have to cut him down right now, but it's okay. But it was a good technique. It really worked out well for us.
It worked out real good. I mean, look at the size of the plants right now. Just being all the way natural. That's so nice to skip all that transplanting in the pot and next transplant, keeping the roots happy. This to be tapped in.
Quick throw out wide to Mooney. Well, they brought the pressure. They made man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit. And that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions. Even when you're taking some hits, sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up and make those throws, and he did that.
These are all tropical sleigh rounds right here. We're going to do another what we always like doing. We're going to do some peanut hunting.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Check out this Avenue of Giants. We got some Mendo Dopes back here.
On the give, this is Akers.
Come on, man.
After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people, because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers, because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Here's Fields.
Fuck.
This is caught by Antonio Brown.
Yeah, we need to use that button.
1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route.
We would have had that 1st down.
And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Nowhere to go.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
The Cowboys. And a return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
We needed that.
You know I love football. You know I love the game.
I hope so.
But nighttime in December, you know I'm wearing multiple coats. So I just wonder
Yeah,
about the
this
guys
shit.
on the field with all the great gear that they have. Do they have enough on, or do they have too much on? Because sometimes that can affect you trying to carry the ball.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he's able to get this
Good shit.
to the 40-yard line. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. All knotted up at 7. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. They'll have a look back at our 1st half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. They will get 4 yards here on the 1st down run.
Too tight, too tight. I'll take the 4 though.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining.
I'll take the Gatorade, too, baby.
They're on fire. There are going to be some big girls out here.
Exotic genetics, tropic truffle right here. Beautiful looking outdoor growing plant.
2nd and 6.
She's impressive looking. Her sister's sitting next to him over here.
Tenth carry now for Elliott. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
We've been introducing predator lights once a week for the last 2 months. It's helped us out tremendously. We're not having to do any spraying or anything this year so far.
I know they coming. I know they coming.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Throwing, Prescott. Connects here with a tight end, Blake Jarwin.
Good shit, baby.
Before they're inside the 25.
A lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
Good purpose, too. This is one that's on the logo. Logos. I see you got the shirt on right now. We are doing all California native plants with our logo. Kind of a neat thing. It just reminds me of being in the mountains back in the old days 20 years ago.
A 1st down carry by Elliott.
Good shit.
Right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd and 7, Prescott.
Ooh, good D.
Over in that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
He did a fine job there.
That was good D.
And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that.
Cannot afford
because of
that.
the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Probably about 25 different varieties of manzanitas that are in the nursery trade that we're collecting this for coastal
Here's Prescott.
inland areas, from high up in the mountains.
Ooh, good shit.
Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown
That
lead.
was close. Mistake on his part. I'd take it.
Great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this 2nd quarter.
Okay, we good.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes the score.
All right, play some D.
14-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Back on the farm.
Stop them short-ass kicks.
Super nice day.
Callaway, the return
You
man.
never know what you're going to find in this garden.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right
Cut
at the
that shit off.
30-yard line.
So what we get our hands on this time on the farm? We are having fun on the farm today. Some more danger. Something about these things, you know, it gets you kind of excited, it gets the adrenaline flowing. They're kind of exciting, but they're deadly. Yes, they are. Very deadly.
I know he passing. Got to be passing.
Only professionals should be
The
doing
Bears
it.
offense ready to go for their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together and maybe get in the field goal range. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Pretty fast.
They'll run on 1st down. Akers.
Good shot.
He'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
3 plays. They're trying to get out of bounds. Come on, I'm trusting you, motherfuckers.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
They're trying to cool off a little bit.
To throw his Fields.
Ooh, I thought that was me.
And he's got this down to the 35.
Spiking.
And they line up now for for what will likely be the last play of the first half. The final shot before the break. Fields.
All right. Good D. Good D. Good D. Let's take a halftime blast.
Here in week 17. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan
Do we get the
Coachman
rock?
for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
You'd have to imagine, given the snowy condition, lots to talk about at halftime for these two coaching staffs. Plenty of decisions to be made for this second half for sure. And for the call, we hand it back over to Brandon Guy.
Ooh, we don't get the rock. All right, play some D.
Showing no signs of stopping, at least in the foreseeable future.
Saving fourth quarter blast.
The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of week 17 is underway. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. The lane opens here.
That was almost a motherfucking problem.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking.
Good shit.
Because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
That's a concentrated little doubt that's death.
Second down, they'll go with Akers again.
Good shit, good shit. Get out of that.
66 yards on the ground for him so far.
On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain
Good shit, good shit.
And he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack. And it's going to lead him to 4th down. It looked like they were trying to get him outside there, but this defense had different plans.
Yeah, they really had an outside-in kind of a pass rush. It's almost like when you're covering a punt.
God damn, that motherfucker was hanging up there, wasn't it?
You force them to stay in the middle of the field, and they did exactly that and made the play.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Both of these
keep opening it up.
have been stifling these last few drives offensively.
Good shit, good shit. Let me see.
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone
See if
has
we can get
something
him.
assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked
Real
for
quick.
us during this game? Try and get back some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't
Got the
shown
first,
already
though.
in this game
Take
and
it.
trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
The fuck?
They take him down at the 26. They'll lose a yard there. It's 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Blitzing.
And they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Highly contested in the 3rd quarter. Meanwhile, Dak's throw taken in.
Hold on to the rock. Hold on to the rock.
But not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
A couple of 1st downs, has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. A give to Elliott. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run.
It's cool. Just keep moving the chains. Just keep moving the chains.
Held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Cook and drop there. Smoked rattlesnake with that stoked spicy barbecue sauce on the side. We don't have a nice snack.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Need more yards than that, fellas.
They go to Elliott again. Pushing forward for 3.
We ain't getting shit going on the run. Good D.
You know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Prescott to throw it.
Good shit. Good shit. We good.
He will have a Cowboys first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
I don't care how many times we see it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass trick in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott.
Hold on to the rock.
Pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Smoky. Got mesquite seasoning on it.
8 yards the tally on that first down run.
Everybody tired. I can't tell who tired or. And they starting off. God damn.
Again, it's Elliott.
Push, push, push. Good shit.
The 35 down to the 34-yard line.
But it's been a long drive, and in fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the 3rd quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
You want to try some rattlesnake too? Ready?
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday.
4th quarter, fellas. Let's go.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1, 2, 3, go. Yeah.
Again to Elliott running left. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Now I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And taking it to the 15-yard line before it's brought down.
All right.
60 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Ah, my fault, fellas. Damn, we doing too much. Good shit. Good shit. You need more than 10. You gotta go up by more than 10, baby.
A full start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. They'll run left with Pollard. This will be a
5 back.
5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. good gain there on first down. That keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
They're not in any rush offensively.
Do you think Oregon steps it up on this round? Get a little better stuff out
A 20th carry here for Elliott.
Good shit.
For him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. Looking to throw. Prescott. And that is caught.
Good shit. Good shit. Almost fucked that up.
3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
We might get the dub, fellas.
Line good with a PAT. And it's now 21-7.
Looks nice.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Callaway, the return man. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
How to mount Dayton wire spokes.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet.
Ooh, all by himself.
Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked so well, and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
You know, come on, knock off. You gotta go the opposite. Take it off. It's here and that hammer. But that's how the way I do it. Put a full shirt on it.
And just a yard to go here on 2nd down.
Help to check the goal. And
a play fake, now Fields to throw. That's complete to Mooney. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Back-to-back good plays of him on the move on 1st down. Fields. He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. On 1st down, Akers. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. They'll go again here with Akers. He'll find some open field here. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 96 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, last drive they went 3-and-out.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. The first down screen pass, good for 5. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is a modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Working with 2nd and 5 now.
Messed up the threads. I don't know how.
A shotgun snap, Fields.
Okay,
This
then.
is intercepted, and that should do it. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
A big run that time by Elliott. Ezekiel Elliott, a guy who considers himself underrated, has told his detractors to put some respect on his name. Hard not to respect a run like that.
And how about the situation that we're in right now, because this is the 4th quarter. So you know there's some tired legs out there on defense and probably some tired minds as well trying to chase guys around for 4 quarters. But this is where conditioning, athleticism, that separates the good backs from the great guys, and that was an A-plus effort right there.
And he covered a lot of ground on that one, as evidenced by the final total there on Next Gen Stats. They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. 2nd, 3rd guy in, break it the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
All right, guys, we're here. Show you guys how to install.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott, and he will take it in for a Cowboy score.
Right here we got a
Ezekiel Elliott
63
with touchdown number 20 on the year.
All right, fellas, good game.
Are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Is the white. White means left.
Too bad we won't make the playoffs.
It's going to be a red, so the red means right. So just remember that. The red one's going the right side.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it
Another thing you
away.
need to know is that
Callaway, the return man.
you got to make sure you get those small ones.
And he'll be stopped up at the
You won't forget the
25.
big ones. So just make sure you got the small ones. Remember, you get the small nuts. Alright? So, you gotta get your tool. Make sure you got this hammer. It's this hammer that you're gonna use to tighten up the wheel. Alright? So, now we're gonna put them on.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, They need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really the next week trying to get some momentum going.
Now a first down throw, Fields. Now a diving effort, right sideline, he's got it. He was unable to shake free there.
Good game, good game.
Loss of a yard. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter. But second, third, and fourth quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you take baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time, and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that, and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the first quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
Yeah, the 80%. That's all right.
So for the Cowboys.
Make sure you tighten this up real good.
Forgot to hear what the announcement was. God damn.
You don't want any mishaps happening.
Oh, it's still one more game. Ooh, one more important one. Shit. Mike can make it in.
Like I said, you guys use whatever you feel you want to use. This is what I'm going to use. So just go in there. Tighten it up real good.
Ooh. Shit ain't looking good. Alright, so we broke.
Alright, so that's all tight. Now another thing you gotta see, check, is
Gotta get another pack.
those spots here. They need to go connected back here. So set this down real quick. I'm gonna put the wheel on, right?
No, we good, we good.
I'm gonna put the wheel on, and then I'm gonna show you. So just like that. As you can see in the back, it's connected. So now you add the centerpiece. It's gonna tell you what side to go. So just twist it on. Just turn it with your hand. Nice and tight. You know? Some people put oil in the middle. I'm just doing this for the video right now. Right? So, next thing you gotta do is you gotta use this hammer. Right? So the hammer is what you use to tighten it. This hammer's not gonna scratch the wheel, so don't worry about it, alright? You gotta hit it.
We got next.
Alright, so for me, I would hit it one more time after you lower it.
Okay, we
So
good in there.
lower it a little bit. And after, again, you gotta make sure it's nice and tight. Alright. So, video, that's how you guys start knocking
Might
out
be
drills.
one last game.
Go ahead and comment. Leave your feedback. You know, if there's anything you guys think I should have done different or better, you know, leave it down on the comments.
For me, like, we in the field, bro. We gonna, you know, it's gonna come back and forth. I'm gonna get hit, someone else is gonna get hit. Big homies have gotten hit in the past. It is what it is. As long as you stand on your shit, it's a part of the game.
Right.
So my whole thing was, when it's my turn, I'm gonna get him back, you know? But I never got him back.
Right.
I personally didn't get him, but someone else got him.
But how much did it mean to you that your friend was able to take care of it?
Oh, that was my dog.
Like, if that had not happened, would it still haunt you?
Nah. Because I've been...
Past it now.
I done got hit up before by someone I never got back on.
Really?
You know what I mean? But, so, the homie that cut him, after I got cut, I got fired up in the back of my head. I got a patch missing. I got hit by a Zoe. He put a brick from the basketball court, the asphalt, inside of a sock. It hit me over the head and put like a bullet hole in my head.
Just because of specific issue with him, or was it?
Nah, we were beefing with the Zoes.
Right.
Yeah. So the same homie that cut the other one, he got him blasted. So they did a little fake call-out sheet, and they wrote up a thing to go to medical, but they put his name on it, so they knew when he was coming out. I was in confinement when this whole shit happened, so they had him come out, and then they hit him with a real box with this whole shit open. I looked him up when I got up.
You looked him up?
Yeah, big dumbass scar on his face.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
So were you like, this whole time, you
All
thinking
right,
about
that's
like,
it.
I gotta get out of here, and I gotta